What is up, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome back to the Highly Sensitive Healer YouTube channel. Thank you all so much for being here. As always, my friends. So, yeah, I think that's pretty good. That works. That works. So, we're gonna give it a few minutes for anyone and everyone to be able to join if they're able to join. Thank you for the like, folks. We got a special Sherry. What's up, girl? How you doing? The one thing that I need to do is explain the category a little better than people names that are words. I feel like there's a shorter and better way to say that. So basically, laundry done. Check. Whoop. Let's think. I can do names that are words. Names that are words. Think about that. And great job on the laundry. So you deserve to have some fun and play some games. Sherry. Names that are words. That, and then we're going to get started. If you want in for the first round of Hangman, please write the word in the chat now. And these names that are words can also be nicknames as well. So nicknames are included. Sherry is in. I got Sherry in. Once again, folks, if you want in for this first round of Hangman, please write the word in the chat now. I have Sherry is in. Thank you, Sherry. Once again, please write the word in the chat now. We need at least 2 people to play. Let's get it started here, folks. And if you guys can do me a gigantic favor and give me a like on this live stream, that's greatly appreciated as well. I think we have a fun couple rounds of Hangman ahead of us here, hopefully. And once again, I'm going to keep saying it until we get more players. We need at least one more person. If not, 2 people would be ideal. If you want in for the Dukes is in. Thank you, Dukes. Welcome, Dukes. Dukes is in. And if we could get one more person that's in, if you want in for this first round of Hangman, please write the word in the chat. Don't be scared. Sherry. Sherry. If not, we're just going to go ahead and get started. Let's just go ahead and get started. We'll get started, and hopefully this will be the icebreaker round. All right. So, Sherry, you're going to go first, and then Dukes, you'll go second. Sherry, go ahead and take it away with the first guess of a letter, please. Sherry. Once again, folks, these are names that are also words. Ah, Para Animals is in. All right, my man. What's up? All right, Power Animals, you're gonna go third, okay? And Sherry, you're up to guess a letter, my friend. And Power Animals, I talked about this the other day on my live stream on TikTok, so you know what this is all about. Sherry guesses cat. That is not correct, but great guess. All right, and Dukes, you are up to guess a letter. Dukes. an E. There is no E. No E. Mr. Power Animals, you are up to guess a letter. And once again, these are names that are also English words. So people's names that are also English words. And they can also be names, just to let you guys know. In fact, the majority of them are nicknames, I'd say. And if this game gets going, if you guys can periodically chat, I greatly appreciate that. An A. There is one A. All right. Next up, we have Sherry. Your turn to guess a letter, Sherry. I'm not going to give you whether it's female or male yet. We can determine that. An N. There is no N. There is no N. All right, Dukes, you are up to guess a letter. Dukes, you are up to guess a letter. Or the font A. A. I see what you did there. An M. There is one M. Uh-oh. All right. Great guess there, Dukes. Power Animals, you are up, my friend, to guess a letter or take a stab at what it is. If you'd like, that's up to you. A T. There is no T. No T. All right. Sherry. You're up to guess a letter. Great guess, by the way. The names will be spelled correctly, by the way, or the nicknames. No, that was a great guess. I mean, that was a great try. But I'm just kidding. It's like, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Just kidding. A W. There is no W. No W. All right, Dukes, you were up to guess a letter or take a stab as to what it is. Ah, Power Animals got it. So he thinks. Guess we can leave that on. Dukes, you're up to guess a letter or guess what it is, if you'd like. A C. No. No C. It is Max. 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 All right. No one got that one. That's all right. Okay. We shall play another. We shall play another. The game moves on. Okay. Once again, if you're in for this round of Hangman, please write the word in the chat now. That's hilarious, Dukes. Oh, that's what you meant. Oh, okay. In that case, Matt. All right. So we have Dukes is in. We have Power Animals is in, and we have Sherry is in. Once again, folks, don't be scared. Don't be afraid. You can go ahead and join. Just write the word in the chat. The category is names that are people's names that are also words, English words. Okay. I have Dukes going first, Power Animals, and then Sherry. So Dukes, take it away with the first guess of a letter, please. Dukes, you're up. Oh, I like that, Dukes. Say in and win. I'm writing that one down. You on fire tonight. An N. An N. There is no N. All right. Next up, we have Power Animals. Dukes of Hazard. An O. An O. There is no O. You spelled no. Sherry. I'm overdoing that tonight, and I don't really care. And I want to apologize to absolutely no one. Oh, dang. Look at Sherry going for a U. You go, girl. There is no U, though, sadly. Okay. Dukes, we go back to you to guess the letter. Oh, thank you. I love you too. When the lights go down in the city and the sun. Oh, sorry, Dukes. A T. There is no T. No T. All right. Next up, we have Power Animals. An S. There is no S. No S. And then Sherry. Your guess of a letter. And we'll do two more strikes on this one. An R. There is no R. No R. I mean, all great guesses. All great guesses. It's definitely not a common name. And actually, I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna throw a clue out there. So who just guessed? It was Sherry. All right. So then it would be Dukes' turn. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give so one more strike, like I said, and also I'm gonna give a huge clue. The first time ever clue. And the clue is wind. Wind. Power animals. Do you think you know it? Sherry, do you guys have any idea? I mean, obviously don't say it if you do, but I'm just curious if you think you know it with the clue. The clue is wind. And by the way, this is not a bad sign. Like, this is showing that you guys are taking it, like, seriously, you're not cheating. So I do appreciate that very much, of course. Power Animals thinks he knows. Dukes, do you have a guess? I will allow Dukes if you don't have a yo, what's up? Remember egg. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. What's up? What's going on, egg? So Dukes, if you don't really have it's Dukes, it's your turn. It's your turn, Dukes. So this is where we're at. There's one more strike. It's your turn, Dukes. And the clue is wind. The clue is wind. Uh, can you have the blue tag like Dukes? So I'm not in need of any more moderators at this time, but I will keep you in mind if and when I do. An E. There is no E. All right. For the fun of it, power animals. I will let you if you want to take a stab at it. Power animals. At what it might be. Bluster. That's a cool word though. Bluster. No, that's not it. Great guess though. And Dukes, you definitely should have got this one. Gail, it's the name of your mom. Gale Force Winds, get it? Gale Force Winds. All right. Okay. We'll shake that one off. We'll shake the first two off. You guys are just getting warmed up. I hope. Okay. If you are in for this next round of Hangman, please write the word in the chat now. Got another 4-letter one for you. Say in and win. Say in and win. Well, it is spelled that. It is spelled that way, but the actual name is Gail. The clue was just to get you to like get Gail. But I see what you're saying. I guess that one wasn't that fair. Okay, so Sherry's in. Howard's in. Dukes is in. All right. Yeah, we're just working out the kinks of this one, folks. That one was kind of my bad. I actually did that thought crossed my mind as I did it. And I was like, okay. Sherry, you're going to go first. Power animals, then Dukes. Sherry, take it away with the first guess of a letter, please. An N. There's one N. Sherry's starting off strong. All right. Power animals, you're up to guess a letter. Power animals, you're up to guess a letter, my friend. Once again, folks, if you guys can go ahead and give a like, greatly appreciated. Also, go ahead and give me subscribe if you can. And if you want to, if you're digging the vibe of this live, hit that subscribe. An S from Power Animals. There is no S. Okay. Dukes, you're up to guess a letter. Dukes. Okay, Egg. I will put you in. You're going to be after Dukes. An O from Dukes. There is no O. All right, Egg, you're up to guess a letter. Egg, you're up to guess a letter. An I. There is no I. All right. Sherry, you're up to guess a letter. Sherry. An A. Sherry's on fire. There's one A. Great job. All right. Power animals, you are up. Guess a letter. Great job, Sherry. An R. There is no R. All right, Dukes, you're up to guess a letter. Dukes. I will give you guys a clue, which I don't normally do. There is no more vowels. There's no more vowels. I will tell you that. Test failed. A T. There is no T. No T. Okay. Egg, you are up to guess a letter. Egg. A P. There's no P. All right. Sherry, I'll give you guys one more strike. Man, this is difficult, I guess. Sherry's been on fire so far. Sherry, you get the last guess. No pressure. No more vowels though. There's no more vowels. I think I have an idea how I'm going to help out a little bit. Great try. There is no F though. All right. It's actually Dawn. Dawn. All right. So what I'm going to do is, and great tries, everybody. All right. So to make it a little bit easier, to help a little bit, I hope, I will let you know if it's a male or female name, typically. All right. So hopefully that helps just a little bit the next round. All right. Okay. All right. If you're in for this coming round of Hangman, please write the word in the chat now. This is a male's name. A male's name. All right. You were thinking fawn? Ah, so you were close. Yeah, I could tell you were onto it. You were onto it. All right. Eggs first. Eggs in. I have Dukes is in. I have Powers in. And Sherry is in. Hang on, egg. Wait till I say to go. You gotta do this all in order. Gotta keep the order in the game. All right, so it's gonna go egg first, Dukes, power animals, Sherry. Once again, egg, Dukes, power animals, Sherry. Once again, folks, the category is names, people's names that are also words. And this one in particular is a male's name. Egg, your first guess is a J. All right, there is no J. Dukes, it's your turn to guess a letter. It's all good, egg. You're just learning. That's all good. That was a bold first guess of a letter, too. I give you credit on that one. An E. There is no E. All right. Next up, we have power animals. Power animals. And keep in mind, it's a man's name. It's a male name. An O. There is no O. All right, Sherry, you're up. Nice, Sherry. There's one M. Nice. All right. Egg, it's your turn, my friend. Egg, you're up to guess a letter. It's not a woman's name, too. Julie, welcome. We'll get you in the next round, okay? If you hang around. An R. Nice. There is one R. All right. Next up, Dukes. Dukes, you're up to guess a letter. Hey, what's up, Julie? Thank you so much for joining. How art thou, my friend? We'll get you in the next round, okay? Julie. Space Gorilla, what's up? An A. Nice. There is one A. All right. Power animals, you are up. Power animals, you're up. And my moderators, please just be ready, just in case someone that's random, that's never been here, throws out a guess. Just be ready to delete, please. A K. Ding, 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 ding. Mark is correct. We have our first winner, folks. Power animals. Great job, folks. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Let's see. All right. Mm, I'm just trying to pick one here. All right. Great job, Power Animals and team. If you want in for this round of Hangman, please write the word in the chat now. This is also a male's name. These can also be nicknames as well, folks. Once again, if you want in for this round of Hangman, please write the word in the chat now. Oh, yeah, you're welcome, Julie. Thanks for having me. All right, eggs in. I have Power is in. I have Sherry in. I have Julie in. And I have Dukes in. All right. The order's going to go Egg, Power Animals, Sherry, Julie, Dukes. Once again, Egg, Power Animals, Sherry, Julie, Dukes. The category is people's names and or nicknames that are also words. Okay? This particular one is a male's name. Egg, take it away with the first guess of a letter, please. Egg, you are up. A W. There is no W. All right, Power Animals, you're up to guess a letter. Power Animals. Thank you all for being here, by the way. Digging the vibe of this live, please hit subscribe. Also, don't forget to give this live stream a like if you're enjoying yourself, which I hope that you are. An A. There is one A. One A. All right. Next up, we have Sherry. What's up, Daniel? What's going on, dude? A D. There is no D. No D. All right, Julie, you're up to guess a letter. Julie. A B. There is no B. All right. Dukes, you're up to guess a letter. I love the support. Cheering on your teammates. An H from Dukes. There is no H. No H. All right, Egg, you are up again, my friend, to guess a letter. Egg. A J. Nice. There is one J. Nice. Power animals, you're up to guess a letter. Power animals. Once again, I want to remind you guys, especially if this is your first time ever playing, if you ever want to guess what the word what it is, it has to be on your turn and before you guess a letter. Ding ding ding, just like power animals just did. Ding 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 ding. Power animals. It is Jack. Jack, never let go. Jack. Power animals is on fire. Great job, everybody. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to invoke, since we are doing the same category, we're not going to play the new rules of this. So I'm going to invoke the whole, like, winning, there should be a perk, an advantage to winning the last round. So if you win the last round, you automatically go first if you're in for that next round. So power animals, if you're in for the next round, you're going to go first automatically. Okay. All right, I'm going to do another one. Oops. Keep in mind, these can be nicknames as well. As in fact, a lot of them are nicknames. Okay. If you're in for this round of Hangman, please write the word in the chat now. Type in, say in, or type in to win. Power animals is in. Eggs in. Sherry is in. Dukes is in. All right. Last call. Anyone else that wants to be in? I have Power is in, Eggs in, Sherry's in, and Dukes is in. Last call to type the word in if you want to be in for this round of Hangman. So it's going to go Power Animals first, since you won the last round. Egg, Sherry, Dukes. This is a female's name. Okay. Want to remind you guys, it can be nicknames as well. This is a female name. And Power Animals, take it away with the first guess of a letter. Sherry's in. Okay, Julie. Do you thing, girl. Power Animals, you're up to guess a letter. Oh, that was your guess. Dang. Yeah, I don't even think I have that one on my list. That's a great one, but that's not it. As embarrassing as that is. Egg, you're up to guess a letter. That would fit the mold. A K. There is one K. All right. Sherry, you're up to guess a letter. Egg, great first guess of a letter, by the way. Great job. Sherry, you're up to guess a letter. You're welcome. Once again, folks, thank you all for being here. An A. There is no A. All right. And Dukes, it's your turn to guess the letter. Dukes. Ooh, nice neck crack. An E. There is no E. Okay. Power animals, you're up to guess the letter. Power animals. I definitely owe this to Power Animals from the other night, from last Saturday night. Sorry about that again, dude. I ran out of steam. An M. There is no M. And just like so, Raven. So you have to hang out. You can play, but you got to wait till next round. So just kind of hang out, and I'll let you know if you're still here. We'll get you in for the next round, okay? All right, Egg, you're up to guess a letter. Egg. You got it. Thanks for being here. A G. There's no G. All right. Sherry, you're up. Sherry. Sherry. An I. There is no I. All right. So I will give you guys one more strike. And I will give you a clue as well. So Deuce, it's going to be your turn. Um, um, all right. So the clue is Walter. Walter is the clue. One more strike. The clue is Walter. It's a female's name. That's what you got. No, it can't. Pond K. It is Rook. Rook. All right. All right. This one. Okay. This one is super simple. Well, it should be. If you are in for this round of Hangman, please write the word in the chat now. Raven, this would be the time. If you're here still, you can go ahead and write the word in the chat, and we'll get you in for this round. Okay, there you are, Raven. Thank you for still being here and hanging out with us. Power Animals is in. I have Raven in. Your name, Raven, reminds me of a great Dave Matthews Band song that I love. Well, which I love all their songs, but all right. And what do you mean before you leave? Can you guess? Can you guess what? Dukes is in. No, you can't guess. No, unless you're in for the round. Come on now. This ain't your first rodeo now. Dukes is in. All right, so I have Power Animals is in, Raven is in, Sherry is in, and Dukes is in. Up, and I have Egg is in. So it's going to go Power, Raven, Sherry, Dukes, Egg. Power Animals, take it away with the first guess of a letter, please. These are people's names, also nicknames, that are also words. This one in particular is a male's name. Oh, I hope I didn't just show it. Oh no, that wasn't the list. Never mind. And are you going to the mall later? There's no R. Okay. Next up is Raven. Raven, you're up to guess a letter. An A. There is no A. All right. Sherry, you're up to guess a letter. What's up, Moon Squirrel? Thank you for joining. How are you? Moon Squirrel, if you want in on this game, we'll get you in the next round, okay? We just started this one. Squirrely Moon. An O. There is one O. Man, Sherry's on fire tonight. All right. Dukes, you're up to guess a letter. Dukes. Great to hear, my friend. Great having you here. As soon as this round's over, if you'd like to get in, I will let you know when that is, Moon Squirrel, and you can get in the next round. Once again, folks, thank you all so much for being here and hanging out. Sherry. Sherry. An M. There is no M. All right. Next up, we have Egg. Egg, you're up to guess a letter. Egg. A D. There is no D. No D. All right, Power Animals, you are up to guess a letter. Power Animals. Thank you for the hearts. Greatly appreciated. Ding 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 ding. Power Animals is also on fire. Bob is correct. Power Animals with another check. All right. Great job, folks. I feel like Sherry should get honorable mention here with the assists. Okay. We're going to stick with the male name. Next round's coming right up. If you want in for this round of Hangman, please write the word in the chat now. Once again, if you want in for this round of Hangman, please write the word in the chat now. Power Animals is in. All right, Dukes. Thank you so much for joining. Hang on, I missed some stuff here. Bob on the cob. I'm just getting caught up here, folks. Hang on one sec. All right, Dukes, have a good night. Power Animals is in. Raven is in. And Sherry's in. Julie is in. And Moon Squirrel's in. All right, take care, Egg. Come back and see us, okay? I got you, Raven. I got you in. Yes, thank you for that reminder, Sherry. All right, folks. So Power Animals is going to go first. Raven next. Sherry, Julie, Moon Squirrel. Again, the order is going to go Power Animals, Raven, Sherry, Julie, Moon Squirrel. Power Animals, take it away with the first guess of a letter, please. Yeah, I got your pun. I read it. R. There is one R. One R. Raven, you're up to guess a letter, please. Raven. Quoth the raven, nevermore. An F. Nice. There is one F. Sherry. Your guess of a letter, please. Ding, 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 ding. Frank is correct. Sherry's on the winner's board. Great job, Sherry and team. All right, folks. Now you guys are getting the hang of it. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Sorry, Julie and Moon Squirrel, that didn't get to go that round, but we're starting a new round right now. Stand by, folks. Stand by. this one. Okay, we're going to stick with the male name again. I got Sherry on the winner's board. We're going to leave it as a male name. If you want in for this round, please write the word in the chat now. All right. Let's see. Oh, what did I miss? Hang on. I got to get caught up, folks, because I was preparing. Oops. Yeah, his name used to be something to do with egg something. He's changes his name like constantly. All right, and I have moon squirrels in. I have ravens in. Frankenbeans. That's awesome, Julie. Hilarious. Julie's in. I have Sherry's in. Power Animals is in. Now I'm hungry for breakfast food. All right. It's going to go Sherry first. Congrats on winning the last round, Sherry. Sherry first. Moon Squirrel, Raven, Julie, Power Animals. Sherry, take it away with the first guess of a letter, please. This is a male's name. Keep in mind, folks, these are also nicknames, okay? Some of them are, not all of them. Thank you for the hearts and the love. An M. There is no M. No M. Next up, we have Moon Squirrel. Moon Squirrel's up. If you guys are digging the vibe of this live, please hit subscribe. Also, I would really appreciate a like on this live stream if you can. Just double tap your screen. That'll do just fine. An A for Moon Squirrel. There is no A, unfortunately. Raven, you're up, my friend. Raven, you are up to guess a letter. A P. There is no P, but you did spell the word map, which is pretty cool. Julie, you are up to guess a letter. Julie. Once again, folks, so if you want to guess what it is, it has to be on your turn, and it has to be before you guess a letter, just to give you that heads up. Just a friendly reminder. A D. There is no D. All right. Power Animals, you're up to guess a letter. Power Animals. An E. There is no E. Okay. Sherry. You're up to guess a letter. Sherry. All great guesses, folks, by the way. An I. There is one I. There is one I. All right. Um, Moon Squirrel, you're up next to guess a letter. Moon Squirrel. A K. That's a great guess. I see what you were doing there. There's no K. There's no K. All right. So normally that would be the end of the round, but we'll do one more strike. And what I've been doing is, so hang on, Raven, just hold tight because you're gonna get the last guess here. I'm gonna give you guys one more strike. Well, potentially the last guess. I'm going to give you a clue as well. All right. So the clue is money. The clue is money. It is Raven's turn. You guys get one more strike. The male's name. Raven, go ahead. Oh, that's a great guess. Oh my God, that's such a great guess. That's not it, though. That's not it. Oh my God, that's a great guess. I almost want to give it to you because that was so good. I didn't even think of that. That's so good. It's actually Rich. Rich. But dang. And I didn't even, that's not even on my list. It's not even on my list. But that was a great guess. You can't hang your head on that one. You really can't hang your head on that one. That was great. Bravo. Bravo. It fits it fit everything. It was a great guess. As soon as I read that, I was like, "Oh man, that does fit everything." It like everything actually. It fits everything. And oh yeah, so no, oh, I just thought of another one. I just thought of another name. In fact, all right. I'm going to do this for you though, since that was such a great guess, Raven. So if you're in for this next round of Hangman, which we're going to play here in a second, you're gonna be automatically first, as if you won the last round. That is, I'm gonna do that for you at the very least. Great guess. All right. All right. Next round starting very momentarily, folks. Just give me a few. Thank you again all for being here. I really appreciate it. Once again, you guys can, if you can like this live stream, that's greatly appreciated. Just go ahead and double tap your screen or click on that thumbs up button. Ding. Also, if you're digging the vibe of this live, please hit subscribe. All right, let me just get the next one going here. All right. All right. It's going to be a female name. If you want in for this round of Hangman, please write the word in the chat now. Raven's in. Moon Squirrel's in. I'm glad you're having fun, Raven, and I'm thank you so much for liking and subscribing, my friend. Power Animals is in. Sherry is in. Yeah, we like to mix things up and make things as fun as possible, as much as we can. We haven't played Hangman in a while. It's been a while. All right. So I have Raven in, Moon Squirrels in, Power Animals, and Sherry. That's going to be the order. Raven, Moon Squirrel, Power Animals, and Sherry. Raven, go ahead and guess the first letter. Raven, you're up. Female name. An A. There is no A. All right. Next up, we have Moon Squirrel to guess a letter. Moon Squirrel, you're up. Great guess. There is one R. There is one R. Great guess. All right, Power Animals, you're up to guess a letter. Power Animals. Thank you so much for the hearts and the love. I really appreciate those reactions, folks. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Make it rain, hearts. Yo, for real. It's going down for real. An E. There is one E. All right. Sherry. You're up to guess the letter. Sherry. You guys are doing great so far. Sherry. You're up to guess the letter. An N from Sherry. There is no N. All right. Raven, you are up. Raven, 'tis your turn to guess a letter. An O. There is one O. All right. Great guessing. Moon Squirrel, you are up. Moon Squirrel, you're up. To guess a letter or to take a stab at what this could be. Ding, 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 ding. Rose is correct. Moon Squirrel is in the winner's square and or circle. Great job, Moon Squirrel and team. Great job. And we move forward, folks. We move forward. Okay. All right. Let's go for a little bit of a longer one here. We've been doing. All right. If you're in for this round of Hangman, please write the word in the chat now. Moon Squirrel's in. Exactly, Raven. Yes. All right, so Moon Squirrel's in, Raven's in. Power Animals is in. Yeah, and you don't, you don't really realize it and know all that until like you get into the game and people like you start playing and you start to see things unwind. Once again, oh, I need to sit one out for cereal. Gotcha. All right. So we've dwindled down to 3, folks. Yes, 6 letters. Yes. This is big time. This is big time. All right. So, it's going to go Moon Squirrel first. Moon Squirrel won the last round. Congrats, Moon Squirrel. So when you win the last round, you automatically go first in the next round if you're in. So Moon Squirrel's first, Raven, then Power Animals. Moon Squirrel, go ahead and guess the first letter. Moon Squirrel, you're up. Right on it, Moon Squirrel. There is 1 T. I love it. 1 T. All right. Raven, you're up to guess a letter. And thank you guys for keeping this game nice and orderly and playing by the rules. I really appreciate that. Obviously, it's organized chaos. That's for a reason. An E. There is 1 E. There is 1 E. Power Animals, you are up next to guess the letter. Power Animals. After this round, I need to take a quick breather just to use the facilities. An R. Are you going to the mall later? There is 1 R. You guys are picking this one apart. All right. Moon Squirrel, you are up to guess a letter. Moon Squirrel. It's not winter. It's not winter. Great guess, though. All right. Raven, you are up to guess a letter. Raven. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the heart reactions. An S. There is no S. All right. Power Animals, you're up to guess the letter. Power Animals. I'll bet you 4 is here. An L. There is no L. No L. All right. Moon Squirrel, you are up to guess a letter. Moon Squirrel. Four is actually is great at these games. At like most games. U. Great guess. There is 1 U. There is only 1 U, Moon Squirrel. And that's you. Raven, you are up to guess a letter. Raven. You guys are really picking this one apart. And we went for yes. Ding, 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 ding. Hunter is correct. Raven is on the winner's board. Great job, Raven and team. And Raven, I thank you even more so that I can use the bathroom now as well. Great job, everybody. Now I have that song in my head. It's going down for real. Not sure if you guys ever heard that song, but all right. Great job, Raven and team. You guys picked that one apart. Teamwork makes the freaking dream work. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. If you haven't done so already, you're digging the vibe of this live, please hit subscribe. Also, go ahead and double tap your screen to like this live stream. That's greatly appreciated. And or click on that thumbs up button. Ding! Thanks. You've heard that song? Ah, Power Animals even heard it. All right. You met a girl named Hunter? That's scary. I'm just kidding. I'd be scared. All right. Raven won that last one. So yeah, Raven will be first. Let's do let's I'm just trying to decide here. Okay. This is going to be a male's name. And all right. Let me take a quick breather. Okay, that's all done. All right, if you're in for this round of Hangman, please write the word in the chat now. I'm going to get that situated and the list going, and then I'm going to go on a short little. All right, Moon Squirrel, do your thing. Ooh, Sherry's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Sherry's back. Tell a friend. Your son's name is Hunter? Nice, Julie. Raven's back too. Guess who's back? Back again. Power Animals is in. Raven is in. Sherry is in. All right, folks. Let me take a quick breather here, and I'll be back in a few. Brian, right in the back. Not going to show you the board quite yet. So give me a few. All right, I am back. Or brain if you don't like them. Hilarious. Okay, I am back, folks. So once again, the order is going to go Raven. Raven won the last round, so congrats on that, Raven. And Power Animals, and then Sherry. So Raven, go ahead and guess the first letter, and this is a male's name. A T. There is no T. Okay. Power Animals, you're up to guess a letter. Power Animals. Power Animals may have stepped away as well. I'll give you some more time there, my friend. You are there, Power Animals. You are up to guess a letter. Power Animals. He definitely stepped away for a little bit. So let's give him a little bit. It's not a steel drum, it's a hand pan. But close. Oh, thanks, Raven. I appreciate that. All right, once again, Power Animals, you are up to guess a letter, my friend. I messed it up. And he's down and out. All right, so we're gonna skip over Power Animals for now. Sherry, you're up to guess a letter. Sherry, you're up to guess a letter. That was like some quick intermission music. Oh, what's that button do? That's new. An N. There is no N. No N. All right. Raven, you are up to guess a letter. Raven. Once again, folks, if you can double tap your screens and or click on that thumbs up button, it's greatly appreciated. An S from Raven. There is one S. There is one S. All right. Power animals. We come back to you. Power animals, it is your turn to guess a letter. Power animals. Yo, what is up, Sports Jazz fan? What's going on? Yes, I know. Finally, you're on when I'm around. Good to be back, folks. Yes, great to have you back, my friend. There's so much we got to talk about sports wise. Unfortunately, that's not the time right now, but we can get to that, I'm sure, at some point. We are in the midst of playing a round of Hangman. Um, uh, Jazz, I typically don't do this, but if you'd like to be in, you can jump on in and take Power Animals turn over because Power Animals is MIA right now. He's taken his his 3 wins tonight, and he's left. If you don't want to play, that's fine too. I just wanted to extend that offer to you. All right, so Sherry, we're gonna hang on. So I'm getting thrown off here. An S. So we did that. Raven guessed. Power Animals is not here. Okay, you can sit and watch. Sherry, it's your guess of a letter. Sherry, you're up to guess a letter. An H. An H. There is one H. Great guess. All right, Raven, we go to you to guess a letter. Raven, you're up. An R. An R. There is no R. I have a feeling that Raven's going to get really good at this game. Sherry, you're up to guess a letter. Sherry. I'm. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I'm really good at word games. Toot toot. In general, I'm not good at Wheel of Fortune though, because that's like phrases. I freeze on phrases. An E. There is one E. All right, Raven, it's your turn to guess a letter. Keep it going, folks. Toot away. Ding, 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 ding. Chase is correct. Great job, Raven and team. Oh, this is stuck. Check mark next to Raven's name. Great job. All right. All right. Okay. Raven. We've played 12 rounds of Hangman at this point, which is awesome. We haven't played this in forever on these live streams. Okay. All right. So that was 12 rounds. We can play more, and we probably will. Let's take a break from this though for now. Just for now. Raven, I know you're on a heater right now, so just kind of hang around, stick around. Let's did I already cross that one off? I did. Let me pick another one so I'm ready to go for the next round. I'm going to set up the next round. Let's make this one just a little bit challenging. Okay. All right, and then my my uh my microphone just fell off. Awesome. I guess Daniel's not on anymore. I don't know if Daniel is still on or not. So I'm gonna unplug out of the microphone. Hang on. All right, there we go. Okay. I have the next round set up, so we'll just put this aside for now. Let's set this up. Here we go. This has to come down. There we go. What's up? What's up? Yeah. Yeah, I just got this hand pan about well about a month ago, just over a month ago. Sports Jazz fan, what's going on? Thank you for joining. If you're still here. Oh yeah, if you're considering getting one, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. All right. We're taking a short break from all that. This is probably the longest I've. Where's the? Oh, there it is. Oh man, I don't want to bust this thing up. Dang man. Uh, that they're they're called the ones that are out in the rain that are meant for out in the rain. They're called something different. They're I can't remember what they're called. They're called something different. Someone would have to Google it. I can't right now because I'm on the live stream, but I can't remember what they're called. A lot of people put them in, like in their gardens or whatever, and the rain falls on them, and they make sound as the rain hits them. I can't remember what they're called, but they're really popular right now too. Those ones, I believe, you use mallets. You use mallets for. They're like, in fact, I think they're called rain something or other. Has anyone else ever heard of those? And they make like real tiny ones. They make big ones. They make tiny ones. Like I said, tiny ones that are meant for like your garden. Oh. Rain chains. I don't think that's what they're called. Hang on, let me look it up. They're called tongue drums. They're called tongue drums. Yeah, I never would have guessed that. I knew it was something unique. I knew it was something unique. It's going well, Sports Jazz fan. Thank you for joining. I was hoping that you're still around. Yeah, the Avs they're doing all right. They're doing all right. They just can't figure out how to win in overtime. But and their starting goalie's been hurt, but their backup Wedgwood has been great. Yeah, I mean you don't have to leave it in your garden. You can actually play it too if you want. The thing is with the hand pan, so I when I first like so knew I wanted a hand pan. I really wanted a Rab Vest. That's what I really wanted, but they're super expensive. Like even like the lower quality ones are like they start at like $600 plus. So I was like, okay, maybe a hand pan then. But I got the 18-inch one. This is a 22-inch hand pan. Just to hold it up so you guys can see it. Here. This is what it looks like. So this is a 22-inch. This is a standard. The 22-inch is the standard one. D minor, 9-note hand pan. But at first I just couldn't get the notes to ring out. Playing with my hands, my fingers. It's actually, I wouldn't say it's super difficult because I don't want to discourage people from trying it, but it's not easy at first to get the notes to ring out, and I'm still learning to get the notes to ring out. You got to hit it in the sweet spot. You got to know how to do it, and you got to have the right touch, and that's what you have to practice, and then from there you can just do learn a whole bunch of different stuff. But it was really tough at first. In fact, I wanted to give up on it, but then I'm like, I got this. I looked it up and I researched it a bit on YouTube, and I was like, once the one girl explained it, I was like, oh. And
at first I was like slapping it like hard to get the sound to ring out. But then I realized like you don't have to. You have to learn how to do it soft. This is an instrument that's meant to be played gracefully. I'd say it like feel that flow and that vibe. Like you're not supposed to be like beating on it. You know. I look like I've been playing it a long time. No, I have like I mean it's been a month and a half tops, and I appreciate the compliments. I'm glad that it looks like that because I still barely know what I'm doing with it. I'm still very actively learning, but it's a very it's I really do enjoy learning about it, learning more and more and advancing more and more each day, and um, I I'm trying to learn like something new, like something very small, new every single day. So I'm trying to fast track my progress, uh, just because I think I can handle it. I mean, from when like first, just a month and a half ago when I first got it, like I didn't even know how to get this. I didn't even know how to get the sounds to ring out. I do now, obviously. So that's a great thing. Um, and then just making up my own stuff. It's a beautiful sounding instrument. But thank you for the compliments. Oh, I knew the Phillies were gonna lose. I knew the Phillies were gonna lose, dude. It was inevitable. So yeah. So they have ouch. They have these, and I like to do this a lot. So let me know in the chat what's your favorite sounding one. This is one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. That's awesome. I know how to play piano a little bit. I learned piano a bit, and keyboard mostly, but obviously that translates to a piano. I want to learn this one though first. I want to get really good at this one. I have a guitar. It's actually right here. I stink at it. The reason being, not that I don't enjoy it and love it, because I do. I just need someone in front of me teaching me it because it's extremely difficult for me to learn. I just I just need someone that knows what they're doing and what they're talking about, that knows the guitar, the acoustic guitar, really well to teach me right in front of me so I can kind of mock them. You know what I'm saying? Four for Sherry and two for Julie. Thank you. Four and six are my favorite. Four, six. Julie's this one. It's the dong. Yeah, it's in D minor. Oh dang, you're a professional musician. That's awesome. You've been playing guitar close to 20 years. That's so awesome. Yeah, I'd love. I if you're willing to teach, I would love. I just need visual. I need a visual. You know what I'm saying? Like it would have to be uh like a video type deal or whatever have you. Because I just know that that's what I would need. Um, right now though, I'm definitely focused on the handpan, and I want to keep learning the handpan. Um, for now. Uh, yeah, Zoom calls would sound awesome. Or even like I could play like handpan and you can do something with guitar. Me and my buddy we were trying to. He's not a professional musician, but he's really good. He's a good guitarist, I'd say. He makes his own stuff up. It's great. I enjoy it. Um, and the vibe that him and I have, like when we're just hanging, like I just know it would vibe out. And playing the handpan and him playing the guitar would be just like magic. Oh, okay. You're recovering from some kidney stuff. I'm glad you stumbled upon the live stream. Yeah, I mean for me, so my favorite music artist is Dave Matthews. Dave Matthews Band is I mean, they're like, I love music. Dave Matthews Band and Dave Matthews himself, Carter Bruford on the drums, those guys are like, they're at the very top of my list. I just think that they're phenomenal musicians. I really do, and I just absolutely love their music. Since I've been in since I was in sixth grade, I've been obsessed with Dave Matthews Band. I've seen them like 45, 50 times at this point. I just freaking love them. And I think that's the band. That's the group of musicians for me. I mean, there's plenty of others, but those guys um, just have really made me love music even more. I'm sorry to hear that. Kidney stones, and that's got to be incredibly painful. Kidney infection. Oh, you're in the UK. That is pretty cool. I bet it was the worst pain. Yeah, I've heard it's extremely painful. Dang. Codeine doesn't do anything. Codeine doesn't do anything. When I got my tonsils out, that was really painful. It really was. And they gave me, because I can't take painkillers. Um, they make me really nauseously sick. Um, and obviously I couldn't afford that when I have stitches in my throat at the time from getting my tonsils out. So they gave me Tylenol with codeine in it, and it's just not enough. I mean, granted, it was only like a week, but maybe a little bit less than that. Oh my gosh, that sounds incredibly painful. So you're recovering from all that now, so you're better now, right? I honestly, I don't think it was anything close to what you've experienced. My dad had a horrible experience with kidney stones as well. I mean, really bad. He couldn't. I'll just put it to you guys this way. My dad couldn't pass it. It was way too big. It was way too big. He had to get it surgically removed. And there's only one way out, folks. Oh my gosh. I feel like that should have been something that they should have definitely picked up on. Yep, I remember Sherry the last time that you had that. Sherry definitely knows. Jeez, that's just like repetitive one thing after another. Man, I really hope I don't have to go through any of that stuff when I'm older. I really don't. Or even like now. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Freaking. Oh, you're 31. Holy crap. You're only 31 and you're getting. Ooh. Is it is it because of the H word that you have? I don't know how to say that, but is it because of that you're getting this stuff so soon? Oh dang, really? You guys are freaking me out. I know you're not. I know you're. That's not what you're trying to do. But it's freaking me out because I'm like, man, I just. Because my dad gets them bad, like really bad, and he's had them multiple times. And like I said, the last time he had to get it surgically removed, it was huge. He could not pass it. They kept trying. They kept trying to break it up. It just wouldn't work. He said the pain was horrible, and my dad can take pain. My dad's got really bad stomach issues as well. I do not, fortunately. Yeah, I definitely don't do that. I definitely don't do that. Uh, I want to get better at it. I have to get better at it. I I Mio the Mio stuff that's like no calories or whatever. Um, I like the lemonade one. So I put that in my water, I I tend to just pound the water because it tastes good, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Whereas regular water just is so boring, and it's just like, okay, I'm done with this. Yeah, I mean, listen, there's so much things, there's so many things that like that health wise that you should be doing every day that I feel like it would be impossible to do everything right for your body every single day the way that you're supposed to. Not just on that in that realm for your kidneys, but like for everything. I feel like water and hydration, that's your fuel, your body's fuel. So I mean, I think what is it? 70% of our body is water, or maybe that's Earth. Um, but it's a high percentage. So it's like that's our fuel. So and when I'm hydrated, I feel the best. I feel at my best. I just struggle with it. Yeah, fiber. Yeah, I mean I don't know. It's especially when you're at work. Like at work, like for the majority of the time, I'm by myself, and it's like I can't even like it's I have to like shut the store down for Christ's sake just to go to the bathroom. Like I got to temporarily close down the store when I'm by myself to go to the bathroom. That just puts it in perspective for you that like that's usually frowned upon. So if I'm trying to hydrate, which usually at work, that's when I'm at the best for hydrating. When I'm exercising and when I'm at work because I bring water with me and usually jugs of it like or bottles of it, and I you know because I'm working, so it's like kind of like a rhythm in a sense. It's like a rhythm. They say get a rhythm if you get the blues. I say get a rhythm if you get the blues. Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not good at it though. So you're only 31. Dang, I just turned 40 a couple months ago. By the way, I hope everyone in Jamaica is doing okay, doing well. Um, I really do. That was one heck of a storm that just hit you guys and maybe still hitting you guys. Um, so yeah, I mean, just know that I know I am thinking about you guys, and I know the rest of the world is. I look younger than you. Oh, they just got hit with a. They just Jamaica just got hit a head-on dead hit by a Category 5, very strong Category 5 hurricane, Hurricane Melissa today. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm sure they're all right. It's just there was going to be catastrophic flooding and very high winds, and um, that island is just it's a poor country. It's a poor island. Uh, they don't have very strong infrastructure. I've been there. It's in some parts it's really bad. It's been a long time since I've been there, but I just wanted to say that at least. Jamaica, man. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, um, so just briefly, trying to think if I want to get into all that. Yeah, I had a pretty crazy experience at work today. This guy, like out of nowhere, just like this customer, basically like just like, I mean, he like charged me. He like got into my personal space, and it was out of nowhere, and it was pretty unprovoked. And my guess is this guy was having a bad day prior, but I didn't know that. I didn't pick up on that, and things got somewhat ugly pretty quick, and it almost turned physical. And the only reason that it almost got physical is because he got into my personal space and threatened me, and um, I I stuck up for myself. I you know postured up, and um, I mean, honestly, the look in his eye, the look on his face, I I was like, this guy's going to hurt me. This guy, there's something wrong with this guy, and I don't think I've felt that way before, especially at work. Like, there's really something wrong with this guy, and I'm going to have to defend myself right now. And so I did. I took I took the stance to defend myself, and um, when I did, this guy, he got he almost I feel like I scared him because I don't think he thought I was going to stand my ground like I did. And he went right to my manager, and he started saying like I threatened him, something along those lines, or I threatened him. And yeah, I started laughing at the guy because I'm like, dude, he just saw it. My manager saw everything that just happened. It was right in front of him, and this guy was acting ridiculous. And my manager sent me to the back room. He's like, Brian, go to the back room. Go to the back room, because he was trying to de-escalate the situation, which was exactly what needed to happen. And um, the guy keeps mouthing off to me, and it took everything in me to just walk away. So I did. I walked away, and I went to the back, like my manager asked me to do. And at that point, I'm thinking, man, I'm gonna get fired. I just lost my job, or I'm gonna get reprimanded for it, or and I still may. I don't know. But from what it sounded like, so my manager came back afterwards, and he's like, he's you know he's like, seemed to be on my side, and he understood, and he's like, dude, take as long as you need to regather yourself and regroup. Come back out when you're ready. And so I'd already been back there for about 15 minutes, I'd say, and I'd calm myself down by that point. But um, you know, I'm not going to allow somebody to, and maybe the old me years back would have just, I don't know, like, either I would have snapped, like just I completely snapped, yelling, screaming, whatever it is, like lost my temper, anger, or the opposite of that, and I would have like, um, I mean, I'm trying to think of like been afraid or been afraid and scared and not really done anything and not stuck up for myself. been a doormat in a sense. But I was neither of those things today. I stood my ground, and although I wish I didn't have to do it physically, um, I did, because the moment called for it. There was something wrong with this man. Um, come to now find out from my manager, he's ex-military, so he claimed, and I we both believe, my manager and I both believe, that something happened with this guy. Something happened prior to him coming to our store today. And so he already had a chip on his shoulder and was just looking for someone else to take it out on. And I just happened to become a target for him. But I didn't allow him to keep me and make me a target. And my manager got really ticked off, because he even told me after the fact. He's like, because then the guy was mouthing off to me as I'm walking away. My manager asked me to go to the back. The guy was like, "Yeah, you better march back there," and he started saying all this other stuff that I don't even remember what he said. And my boss was like, "That's what really pissed me off, Brian," because at that point it's like, I'm asking you to go to the back room, and you were following my instructions, and you're listening to me, and he keeps mouthing off to you, trying to instigate and make something go further, and try to really blow up the situation even worse. And and then I had to sit there and be nice to the guy to get him out of the store. So I believe my manager had my back in the situation, but I had my own back. You know what I'm saying? I had my own back, and I didn't allow this person that obviously had something wrong with them, um, to really fully get to me, and that I'm proud of. But that's really rewarding. It's a huge difference from how I would have handled that situation a while back ago, or even a couple months ago even. And uh, yeah, I was in shock that it even happened, because it came out of nowhere. It was so unprovoked. So that's what tells me that, like, I knew it wasn't me. I knew I didn't do anything. I mean, to be honest with you, and violence is never the answer, folks. But that guy is very lucky that he didn't get laid out, like completely laid out today, because I was that close to doing it. And I don't fight. I'm not like that. Um, I definitely have my anger issues here and there, my frustrations, and that kind of stuff that I deal with, that I handle on a daily, weekly basis. But at work, especially, like, I don't allow a situation to get to that point. This guy went from 0 to 100 real fast, and I had to I had to be able to defend myself, and with someone that's obviously a loose cannon and whatever. And uh, I wish it didn't get to that point, but there's some people that you're just not going to be able to please. There's some people that are just going to act crazy no matter what you do, and no matter how you act and what you say, and how you behave, and how much you try to help them. But I will say this: do not let people walk all over you, and do not let people disrespect you and treat you like crap, because you don't deserve it. Yeah, I mean, I I was fully prepared to defend myself, and my manager even was laughing afterwards. He's like, "Dude, I couldn't believe." He's like, "I couldn't even believe it." Like, I come off as like a real, like, I think a good person, decent person, right? Trying to do the right thing as much as possible. I really do, genuinely. But you get in my space like that, and you threaten me, and you are face to face with me, and you're starting to say things to me that are offensive and mean and rude and unprovoked. I i am going to defend myself. I am going to um, do whatever it takes to make sure that I am coming out of the situation. And that's just as simple as that. And um, yeah, I was definitely fully prepared for whatever this guy brought. This had nothing to do with food stamps, and even the food stamp thing, whatever. You don't act like that. I'm always careful, but when you have to defend yourself, you have to defend yourself. You do, and I had to defend myself in that. I had to show him that I wasn't going to be bullied and knocked around. He was a coward after the fact. You're right, Raven. Because I was walking away. That's when he had all this stuff to say. But he went running and crying to my manager because of I know what I did. I know what I did to scare him. And guess what? I'd do it again. Um, he almost got laid out. He almost went night night. He almost went night night for a little bit. So, um, and now, finding out that he's in the military or whatever, like, I have compassion for the guy and sympathy, but at the same time, that's no excuse. Go and get help for yourself. You deserve to go get help. It's out there. Get it. I appreciate it. I just lost a piece of this. Hold on one sec, guys. But yeah, I just kind of had to get that off my chest. Not that I want to, I haven't really shared stuff with you guys in a while. But yeah, work's been getting to me a bit of late. I'm trying not to let it. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I lost a piece of this that I need. Um, but I'm getting better at that kind of stuff. I'm learning, as time goes on. I really am. I'm learning. What's up, Daniel? Daniel, what is up, dude? Yo, what that game last night, man, is crazy. I didn't watch it. I watched a little bit of it, but 18 innings, holy crap, man. Power Animals, I'm talking about a work situation that happened today. Yeah, you can rewind it if you'd like, or rewatch afterwards. Oh shoot, hang on, dude. How do I get this back on? How did I pick this up? Oh, there we go. All right, let me not mess with this again. Let me go to the game. And that's the thing. It was actually a decent day at work today, and then that happened. But hey, whatever. Nice hit. Nice hit. Football is the devil. I'm not talking about football, but that's funny. Yeah. Sorry, Daniel. I'm sorry, Daniel. I know you're a Dodgers fan, dude. Sorry. I have nothing personal against the Dodgers. I really don't. I really don't. I don't. No hard feelings against them. I knew that they were going to eliminate the Phillies, but I just want the Jays to win, man. And my buddy Kevin, my buddy Kevin is a huge. You had your season last season when the Dodgers won the whole thing. I just I'm just hoping that Kevin's a huge Jays fan. He really is. He's out with all his friends right now watching it. Toronto, I think, needs this. Canada needs this. Power Animals USA, USA. I'm Canadian, eh? Man, they got that's 2 outs. Okay. I feel like if I watch it, I'm gonna jinx it. You're up until 1 in the morning. That's like a typical night for me. I mean, not of late, but not usually during the week. But that would be nothing for me. But I wasn't. Um, I was awake, but I was watching stuff on the hurricane. Rooting for the 51st state. Canada's not the 51st state. They'd be offended by that. Good thing they're not here. True dat. True dat. But yeah, no, like a part of me, like I had to be careful too with this guy at work as well because, you just don't know. Like I have to be careful talking about this, but he could have a weapon or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, the guy seemed unhinged. He seemed unhinged, and the way he was acting was just it was off the wall crazy. And someone like that, if they're claiming to be actually military and stuff, they could have weapons. They could have weapons in their car. So the bottom line is like when Sherry was saying be careful, she's right. Like you guys, like it, don't allow things to escalate. Try to always de-escalate situations. You never know if someone's got a weapon or what's going on in their head, their heart. You just don't know. You just don't know. You know, like I would have had no idea that I would be this close to getting in a fist fight at work today at the end of my shift. I'd have no idea. I would have never guessed that. Did not see the day going that way because it was actually the opposite. There is a ton of unhinged, crazy people out there. There really are, and it's concerning. So, and the thing is you give, you put weapons in those people's hands, or they have weapons, in their vehicles or their homes or whatever. It that's a recipe for disaster, and you're a sitting duck. So just be really careful, folks. This is definitely the longest live stream I've done on YouTube in a while. In a while. Thank you all for joining and being here. It's a random Tuesday night. Yeah, but work's been just oh God. Retail sucks, man. I would love to be able to just be like to just I don't know. I don't know. We've been live for what? 141 minutes. Full time YouTuber would be cool. 140 some minutes. I think I'm thinking I might end this here. I know that we were gonna play more of the game, but we played 12 rounds of Hangman tonight. That's quite a bit. And I have more. I have more names. Oh wait, no, I did. Wait, let's do one more round. Let's do one last round because we were already gonna do that round. Remember? So let's do this last round, and then we'll call it a night here on YouTube Live. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for listening and hanging out. Of course. What am I doing here? Whoa. Let's switch gears here, and we're gonna do one last round, folks. So get ready for that. Oh crap! It doesn't need to be that big. If you want in for this round of Hangman, please write the word in. This is the final round of Hangman, so write the word in if you want in. Raven won the last round, so if Raven's in, Raven goes first automatically. Which one did I do? Yes, I did. We're going to do it without the microphone. I'm not going to set that back up. Let's see. We got to get this closer. Like that. That's good. Let's pop this a little bit. All right. Lucky 13. Oh, I appreciate that. 10 out of 10 stream. I've never been told that one before. I love it. I'm glad that you're enjoying yourself. Power Animals is in. Raven's in. Sherry is in. All right, folks, this will be the last round, so it's going to go Raven first for winning that last round. Power Animals, Sherry. Raven, Power Animals, Sherry. Raven, take it away with the first guess of a letter, please. This is a female name, by the way. An O. There is no O. All right. Power Animals, you're up. Power Animals. I think we're going to play this one again at some point. An E from Power Animals. An E. Oh, no, O. An E. No E. Sherry. Your turn. It's not Barb. Nope. Great guess. Raven, your turn to guess the letter. Raven. Oh, dang. Is that a Q? There is no Q. That is a Q, right? Am I seeing things? No Q. Oh, wait. Sorry about that. All right. Power Animals, your turn. Yeah, you really went for that one. An A. There's no A. I'm laughing for a reason because it's like man. All right. Sherry, it's your turn to guess a letter. Sherry. That's the one I was waiting for. An eye. There are two eyes. Two eyes. A nose and a mouth. Two eyes. Great one, Sherry. Raven, it is your turn to guess a letter. Raven. Great guess. There is one S. Good job, folks. Power animals. You're up to guess a letter. Power animals. Ding, 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 ding. R. Iris is correct. Great job, guys. Great job. Power animals and team. Okay, folks. Well, that'll do it on this live stream. Thank you all for joining. Raven, it was great to meet you. It was great hanging out with you. Thank you for joining. Power animals, Sherry, you guys know I love you guys. Thank you so much. There's a slight chance I may go live on my TikTok after this, sometime after this, to just do a little bit of handpan playing before I end things. I'm just going to give you guys that heads up. So if you're still up and you want to tune in for that for a little bit, I may be doing that in a little while on my TikTok. If you guys haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel and give this live stream a like. I'm going to leave you guys with what I always leave you with. That is, of course, be kind to others, but most of all, please be kind to yourselves. It's known as self-compassion. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Yeah, Goo Goo Dolls, Iris, yeah.